finished building the Hunter's Hall, provided with the resources to improve our weapons and armor.
I think I might have gotten it. Finally! Now just presume we won for capturing them all. Not necessarily in the same fight, but capturing them all. Yeah. Still, I'm happy with that. My nature's call. A reference to the Dry Islands. Also, these don't heal up either. Here, have some iron. Increases resource delivery and troop deployment rates. Could give some towards it. Nah, it's probably best for me to give stuff towards this guy. Oh, Christ. Okay. Ooh. Ton of horde at those points. I would love to have a glaive. A glaive. Wish I knew how much it costs to get one now. But I'll hold on to whatever I Actually, I'm gonna head over here for a second. I'm curious to see if there isn't any iron left flying around. Dark scale dig slave.
Ashwood Depot belongs to the Alliance. Now we can quickly traverse the battlefield and
wait, is that like Azeroth? Oh, alright. Hoping like there was like a fair few Murlocs for me to kill for some extra iron and whatever, but no. There is an ore crate here. And that gave me 23 iron. Not bad. Dark Scale Scout. These give nothing. And 21 iron. I was hoping those Naga will give a little bit of iron or something, but no. The wood is coming in nice and well. For once, it's coming in better than the iron does. I'm nervous and contributing because I really want to get one of those siege weapons. The issue is, I don't know how much they cost. And I probably don't have enough for it. But I want to miss out, so I feel like I need to just hold on to what I have. I haven't gotten to try any of the siege weapons in these things yet, be it this one or the other Warfront. So I'm just kind of getting obsessive here, and it's just like must try. That little sparkle there keeps throwing me off.
directing our path to Lordanel.
Damn it. I shouldn't have spent the iron I spent earlier. I'm 10 short now. Not gonna get one, so. Shouldn't have spent that iron. Okay, I have 79. Hopefully there's... Okay, I have the 80. Hopefully I can get it. Carrying too much wood. Okay, we don't get to actually write in these. Okay, I totally did. Arboreal annihilation. I think that's how you say it. Army of the Black Moon. Okay. Maybe the siege weapons in this function differently to the ones in Arati. Maybe that's the issue. Oh, I actually got the first of the Glaive Throwers. Probably because they held on to all that resources. Okay, I can probably safely leave it here for a moment and just pop back to base to turn in all that wood I have, because I've got 200 wood. Caps out at 100 in your inventory, 100 in the chest. So I could probably turn that in and go get some resources, some stuff. Gear, improve armor and weaponry. Okay, can't do that. Have to go to this. Probably not really what I have the most of. Actually, can I go turn myself into something cool? No. Requires something I just don't have. Don't know how you get these. I'm surprised a tree requires any amount of iron. It's probably just due to narrative dissonance. I like using that phrase. Makes me feel smart. Okay, let's go beat up this shredder. Also, lady, you might not want to stand in melee with the giant saw blade. Doesn't seem like the healthiest of choices. For example. odd seeing sentinels that aren't under lightsabers. Because that's
Lord is ours, but Sira still awaits us on that goblin monstrosity. Protect our glaive throwers as they bring down its defenses.
okay. That's I kind of forgot all about that bit. Went down quicker than I'd expected. Oh, my one is still there and still doing good. I think it's in the other war front you actually get to actually quite well steer the things. But maybe I'm wrong. Spell not learned. Okay. Let's go have a look at... What? I thought we could recruit Chimera. Figured it'll be from this guy. Oh, well, it's be from this one. Requires 100 iron. And you ride a Chimera into battle. You get Lightning Breath, Corrosive Breath, and Chimera's Call. That increases haste by 10%. This is a conal attack. This does nature damage. It's a channeled conal attack. 40 yards. Does nature damage. Presumably each tick. I'll read it out exactly. Channels an acid breath, inflicting 8,615 nature damage to enemies in a cone, 40 yards in front of the caster, and increasing damage taken by 10% for 12 seconds. And that channels a stream of lightning breath, causing nature damage.
With the Horde's gunships on the retreat, we now have a clear path to Sira herself. Take a hippogriff. It is time to finish this.
And then there's Dower and Summermoon. Oop, just perished again. Honestly, it feels like he's just breaking into amateur poetry right there. It is odd how she sides with the Forsaken. Like, they're the ones who burnt the tree. Like, she's quite willingly throwing her lot in with them. And this is mind control anthem. This is, you know, full on just, you know, I'm Forsaken now. So it is odd, you know? Personally, I know, some level, actually, where am I going with this? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it just seems odd to me. Oh shit, I forgot all about... Well, that was a handy little hole. Move. But yeah, it just seems odd to me that how willing and eager she is to switch sides. I get her being disillusioned and disheartened about the loon thing, but I didn't think she'd be so far gone that she would... Our commander's under attack, apparently. You'll be fine, my Ev. I'll have to hold out for just a moment. But yeah, it's odd how much Sierra here and Summermoon over there were willing to, you know, switch sides. I could see them being disillusioned by a loon not doing anything. Oh yay. By a loon, you know, not doing anything by what had happened. But it is still surprising that to be like, you know, a loon didn't help us when the Forsaken attacked, so I'm going to join the Forsaken. It's a bit of a weird jump. it would be better understood if Sylvanas was just mind controlling them and binding them to her will. You know, a la Lich King. But no, she isn't. She gives them the choice. But yeah, it is odd. But then again, apparently there's someone was saying that basically a relative of, one of the Proudmoores that are marked as dead. You know, the father is dead, and another one of Jaina's brothers is dead. He's resurrected, even though he doesn't want to be resurrected. So, yeah. Sometimes Sylvanas gives people a choice in rezzing, other times she doesn't, and she flip flops a bit. It's odd. It's odd. Though to be honest, I'm surprised that no one has tried. Like, sure, yeah, I'll get rezzed, and it's a moment to draw on their feet. So it's like, bye bye, and exit. Like, remember in the Forsaken Zone, but instead with a bit, a bit more competence. And not just trying to found the Forsaken with elbows. So anyway, let's go do the Turelian Seekers. Well, do their quests and not them. Do I really have to go all the way over there? Okay, there's one. Here's two. Yeah. Ooh, just straight out Expulsum. For 10 Storm Silver. You know, I could do it. I could do that. Okay. Let's go and do that one first before I forget. So, we've now gotten this. And once this cooperates and loads. Ooh. The Hive Mind. Yeah, that's it. People have discovered how to get that now. Actually, let's go do that. First, let us head to Brennadam. And I'm actually going to pause my recording. And I'll go figure out what we need to do. So, BRB. Oh wait, I'm recording this in OBS. I can't pause for shit. Okay. Back in a mo. Hey folks, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, no. Excuse me. I'm afraid I can't do the Hive Minds thing by myself. I need 4 other people. Basically, there's a whole journey I have to do to get. Basically, it revolves around getting monocles and Suramar City. Basically, there's a special place in Suramar where there's possibly cat toy hidden. But to get to it, you have to remove various colored barriers. To remove these colored barriers, firstly you have to go get monocles, and then you have to go confront various withered that are color-coded. You beat them down, then they draw power. When they draw power, they remove the barrier their color barrier temporarily. When that barrier is removed, when all the barriers are removed, a person can quickly nip in and, complete that stage. There's something to happen after, but I didn't bother reading it because this requires 5 people. There's 4 withered, and then a person has to stay in the house. So when all 4 barriers are removed, they can nip in, get the thing, and get out. So I can't do this solo. I'm sure I could go find a group. So, yeah, I'm sure I could go find some sort of group there. But, I'll see if I can't do it with some guildies at another stage. It'd be nice to have that. I get some views. Eesh.
We must overcome this peril.
What?
I welcome those who honor the sea.
The sea can get fucked.
Tides welcome you. We must overcome this peril. I welcome those who honor the sea. Tides welcome you. Oh my, would you look at the time? Surely you were just leaving? Do you hear that? I think someone's calling your name, just over there. Sounds very important. Don't you have something, anything more important to do? We must overcome this peril.
Oh, I love the pissed lines. You know what? I'm feeling generous, lady. So very generous. Oh, that hurt. It's just 75! You fucking... Ugh. Ugh. Need to be careful with the ones that, you know... Ugh. I hate this cold. I just start... And my nose is like blocked and some of my throat. I just have difficulty breathing sometimes.
You're a long way from home.
Yeah. I'm from Argus. No, it's on another fucking world. Witchy Kitchen gives you a pet. But... I don't know, I can't muster up a desire to go do it.
Keep your wits about you out there.
What's it even called anymore?
Stormsong will endure. We will
Actually-
make this valley whole again.
Is there any war resources around here? No. Any down here? No. 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 New. 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 Okay, I guess we're just flying to here, so. Remember this one well. Let's close Steam. Really does remind me. This zone is very, very much reminiscent of that one Pandaren place. Stop. Stop playing. If you right click now on these, you get the waymark set down. Apparently this place is healing up. It no longer looks like this, according to the lore, but for the players, we only see this. No. It's very much reminiscent of here. Remember other people saying that, and I really see where they're coming from. Or did they I think, anyway. I don't think they meant here. Nah, I doubt they meant there. They probably meant here. I'm just worried I'm misremembering. I should go run through the Pandaren raids. I never really did them. Remember I was doing LFR with some guildies before, and but you know, my guildies back during Mists, and we're doing this vaults thing. I think it was the raid. But yeah, I just followed when I was just following one of my guildies, as in, you know, you go up to the portrait, you right click, and you just start following. I just had my character doing that while I was getting dinner. And it worked, actually. It was... No one noticed, and I didn't die. It all worked out fine. I was able to go get dinner and come back. Oh, Troll is coming back. By the way. He'll probably be back by the time this footage comes out, but yeah, he's on his way back, apparently. At least that's the plan. Of course, like I said previously, you know, just because it's the plan doesn't mean it'll fall through. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Oh, and there's the new store mount.
I've collected many things over the years. See if you can match them.
I'm more than willing to join in dogpiling on someone. More than willing. Oh, that looks awesome. Wait, that's the original... That's the original look for the Corrupted Ashbringer. I do like the scarlet handles. Okay, I did get honor. I also got to kill these. Just sit here and just gank people trying to just do their world quests. Okay, let us heart back to the other place. And I'm actually going to pop down to two places while I'm here. The PvP HQ and the boat. I do not remember what that means. Well, you don't have a new thing? Thought you would have. I thought it was a daily thing she had. Maybe it's weekly. Still 50 left. And there isn't a single fucking invasion happening. Okay. And I presume the boat thing is similarly a daily, is similarly a weekly. It makes sense for someone as good as this to be a daily. Doesn't say how much is left on it. That's odd. You know, time-wise. 99. Oof. Nice. And I've gotten a new power. Oh, I also got a new Ooh, really? A new add-on that apparently picks the best thing for you, for your spec. And that's slightly better, but meh. Let's go in the respec. Not sure how they work it out, what's better, what isn't. The shapes under Vacheron's hoods ripple into an crude approximation of a smile. One of Sleep Palnai can interest you in one of my freshly acquired products. Oh, he's the guy from Legion. So you can buy different tiers of Azeroth here. For example, this helm is 355. This is 370. This is 380. These are all random. Then there's not so random. You can buy precisely what you want, but it's a lot more expensive. But you're looking at basically you can figure out. But people keep throwing around the phrase basically best in slot. So yeah, basically you can. Apparently you can buy the best in slot gear here. So yeah, that's cool. And the prices are gonna. Everyone's been jacked up in the next patch. In 8.1.5, everything's been jacked up. So yeah. See the breakdowns of how it favors everything. But anyway, let us forge. Actually, let's have a look at these all. Yeah, I've just finally there. It has issues with the shielding, but it can fuck itself. And how's here? Outer ring is... Yeah, I chose finally here too. So basically, it's just confirming what I knew. I'm fantastic. So yeah, basically I just have to swap these out. Apparently it really does not like Light's Decree. Really favors battlefield precision now. Then again, that's a 0. Really? You figured it'd have some pointage. Sure. They've the Azeroth reforging system they've improved it apparently a bit. It's it still goes up in price, but it goes down more frequently. Before it got kind of ridiculous. Grants target an extra chunk of armor. I want more shielding. Fuck 'em. I like having ridiculous amounts of shielding. I really do. Ooh, also, I got a new add-on. That's not in effect right now. Here. There's various options that were removed in Legion, such as reverse cleanup bags. For example, oh damn, I can't open the bags right now. Okay, untick that. Now I open my bags. I hit this. Boom. Bags are all a mess. They're all cleaned up here. But now if I go back to this first, everything's fixed. Isn't that beautiful? For whatever reason, they removed that option in Legion. That add-on has brought it back. So I'm going to be fixing it on all my alts. Palnai was fine because when the option was in the game, I had availed of it. But when they took the option out, so while he still had it available to him, like it still worked for him just fine. None of my alts had it, like that were made past a certain time when I hadn't had a chance to fix it. So problem solved basically. So 500, right? Wouldn't be so bad if I still had the normal Warfront quests. I could easily just get 500 like that. But the Warfronts don't really seem to give much stuff anymore. So, is there much as war resources on the other continent? There's one. So 55. Really, that's all that's floating around. Goddamn, war resources are shite. So let us first and foremost actually let us head to do this. They're certainly giving a lot more gold now, but I'm seeing a lot less war resources. It's odd how this is green and these are not. Sadly, you can't get the full set of this anymore. If you wanted to get the full set, then you had to get Heya killed on Mythic prior to Battle for Azeroth. You can't anymore. As far as I know, you had to kill Heya on Mythic prior to Battle for Azeroth. Fire Marshal Jill. But is she a master of unlock? do actually plan on let's playing those games at some stage, like all Resident Evil games. I'm just waiting. Well, firstly, I do have other things to finish let's playing first, but I'm also going to wait until Resident Evil 3 remake is done. I know they're only working on 2's, you know, coming out now, but I'm waiting for the 3rd one to finish. Then I'll start the series. Once and else in the way it's done. Like, for example, Deus Ex 2, Mankind Divided, Wished, Deus Ex 2, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and the Doom series. I've started Doom 1. I'm probably halfway through. Once I finish Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, and Doom, then I will. Then I'll worry about. Then I'll start the Resident Evil games. So you're looking at me starting Resident Evil in like 2021, 2022. Maybe later. All depends on how long Deus Ex 1, 2, and well, how long all of those go on for. I just figure the longest games will be the Deus Ex ones. This has been a rather cooperative one. Well, nice. But yeah, ultimately all comes down to how long all of them take. The sooner they're done, the sooner I'll move on to the Resident Evil games. Like I said, I plan on doing them all. Well, not all, but certainly I'll do all the main games. And then spin-off wise, I'll do them as they're available. And as they slot in with the... Basically, I'll be going by order of release. Yeah, I'll be doing them by order of release. And the only games I can confirm that I will be doing are like, you know, Revelations and the main games. If there's any other side games of Resident Evil, I'll do them if I can do them, you know? Like, say if I don't have the ability to record consoles at the time, and there's one that isn't on Steam and only on console, then obviously I won't be doing it. That was weird.
Well done.
So, like, yeah, if it's only on console, it's only on console, and not on Steam, and I don't have the ability to record consoles, obviously I won't be doing it. But yeah, basically I'll be following order of release, and insofar as like, but yeah, like I'll be following the original order of release, but I'll be doing like, you know, the Resident Evil remakes instead of 1, 2, and 3. But if there's a side game that's on Steam that fits between 2 and 3, I'll slot it in there. So I'm just substituting the remakes for the originals, basically. Maybe I'll also do the originals at some stage as well. That's an option. Actually, let's head back to the city.